just one way to guarantee a memorable victory over your... Cut out by Van de Ven. Now it's Tottenham's turn to charge, and this could be the pattern today. It could be one end to the other. Wow, look at this. Great pace. Must be. Wow. Brennan Johnson. He was on it very rapidly. Odegaard for Arsenal. And it's played a gem of a ball to Kai Havertz through the middle. Free for Arsenal. And a very clear message to the other contenders that Arsenal are going nowhere. It's a brilliant goal. This ball, look at that. What a ball this is. It's perfect. Then Havertz has now got to get it under control and resist the temptation. Ahmed Neil. The charge is led by Mickey Van de Ven. He could go all the way. He's found Son. Newcastle continue to press and probe, and it goes again here, and they do have one back. Kieran Trippier with a captain's contribution.
Trippier is still playing.
By the home side, how they needed that. Look, Trippier, look at him here.
Trippier is still on fire.
Into the box. Look at the timing, and he gets himself away from Carlton Morris. He sneaks in behind him. Beautiful ball from Gimares, and he makes it count. There is still life in this Newcastle side. Maguire, Traore. Haven't seen him been able to clear water in which to surge yet, but he's got it here. Traore, Iwobi. And Fulham look to have stolen it at the death. Alex Iwobi, stunning Old Trafford. And deep into added time of the... Fulham 2. Wow, what a twist. What a performance. What a bit of character from Fulham.
Some beautiful goal.
Traore skipped past Ericsson and Harry Maguire. You knew United were in trouble. Again, Fulham flood bodies forward. Salah in around the back of Akanji.
Mashallah.
Plenty options in field.
The length of is dangerous.
Kovacic. De Bruyne. Bob. And Oscar Bob tucks it in for what may prove... Yes, they'll talk about the finish, but what about the setup from Kevin De Bruyne? It's... but are likely to end with their noses in front. When Kevin De Bruyne gets the ball, he gets his head up. We're going to see him score a goal, but watch this for pinpoint accuracy. Now Oscar Bob times his run perfect.
Rap relics. Bruh. Yeah, another one. What is and like slaveries. That's but I'm perfecting my craft using my trying to make some cheese process. Cheese process. House which is like a fact. Oh, but no bisexually. But no sexual. I'm an intellectual for rap. House which is like a faggot, but not bisexual. I'm an intellectual of rap. This dude is nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. The pack. The pocket be bad. I speed high flames, bitch. Spelling. I'm buying a baby. Birkin. Daughter. I'm buying her baby. Birkin. Her legs hurting. Okay, bro. You gotta chill. Saying it just goes over. Mary had a little lamb. I read this. Yes. I got a Mexican honey name. Bro, you gotta chill. Got cash than me, but you ain't got the skills to eat. Say that. Cannabis. Got most craziest, crazy fucking lyrics. You know, when I met you, I admit my first thoughts was strict. Starts, I'm on runway. Whoa, okay. When they relay start, when the relay starts, I'm a runway slave master. Some people really, some people's relics, it just went over our heads, I guess, because let this happen. Bad as hell, as she ain't even, bro. You gotta chill, man. It's a, yeah, it's a taking calm in the face. Yeah, I don't, nah. You better not. You was my sister, then I will kiss you, bro. Fuck it, bro. Ordering a champagne. She ain't. Yeah, Rick Ross. He said all in a champagne. She didn't. Yo, nine. You still awake? I tried. I tried. I tried. I also go down. I mean, I'll go to get some to eat or something, and do some push-ups or whatever. At this moment, I was watching some out of pocket or out of context rap lyrics. I could not sleep really. I slept for 5 hours. Okay, that's nice. I mean, thankfully you had asleep. I mean, it's luckily you had sleep. You was able to at least. That's good. What you mean by what happened? But I'm okay. I'm pretty much. I'm fine. I was just. I was felt. I was just unable to sleep. That's it. I guess I was too much. Or my brain was too active. So. Like, but it's true. I really didn't. I haven't slept at all. Energetic, but I can't do anything about it. No, I'm not from Chicago, man. Sad. She. I mean, it's early in the morning. Uh, a bit. I'm a bit tired, but I guess also a bit hungry, so I need to get some to eat. But I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm not sad or anything. Nothing happened. I guess this 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 is how ugly I look in the morning. From Marlon, man. I appreciate it, man. I don't want to compare myself to you. You probably got some traits that are even better than what I own. Who Ahmed always look good? I don't. Ahmed or Ahmad? Ahmed. Clear skin and I don't. What's uh me? Uh, I would say water. I drink water, man. I don't use any crazy herbs or anything. But I appreciate it, man. Water. Drink water. Just H2O. I appreciate it again. Thanks, man. You say what I'm watching? Um, you say, believe me, you look bad. But I don't want to compare. You, you probably are a handsome fella too, man. You probably got way more bitches than I do. Sorry to call women bitches, but I was just joking. But I was watching some. I was watching some. I don't know, some crazy when you get break during class. You say you say you say you don't get close to women. You are Muslim, okay? I'm Muslim. Uh, mm, I do not believe. I do not. I do not believe a word what you just said. You say I'm Muslim. I am Muslim as well. And that doesn't mean that it's prohibited for us to be around women. That doesn't make any sense. And say no, no, I didn't finish. Wait, okay, okay. We'll give you. As in, we'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. You want who is your wife only. I get what you're saying. And that should be. You see, now I'm learning something from you. That's why you have people who have four wives. It's low key. It's low key. It is low key shades what nine is. What nine is saying, but I get it. Some guys do be having at least 7 or 9. It's allowed even to have more, 12, more wives is possible. But that doesn't. He's still right. Muslims aren't allowed to have a girlfriend. Well, the girlfriend part is new for me. You can have 4 wives, but on condition that you treat them equally. But on condition that you treat them. Okay, 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 okay. I get it. I get it. But by time that you are seeking for a wife, you first do need to have a woman that you are engaging with, or that you are interacting with, that before she was wife, she once was a girlfriend, right? I mean, how would you call her then? You say if you can't change, you don't have the rights to marry more than one woman. Honestly, I get what you're saying. It's strict. It's very strict. It's, I'm not the type of guy who be dating every girl or you know having multiple intercourses and stuff. But it's just as a man, sometimes I don't know. I'm not gonna say any stuff of this, but I feel like all these restrictions are putting a hold onto. Uh, uh, it is an older way of how people perceive things, but I don't say they should shy themselves away from it. I say if you are with if you're if you're committed, then stay committed. When you control your lust, you become a lion, and when it's the opposite, you become a card. All right, man. I get it. I understand it. I understand it. Only I don't. I'm not here to act like I'm not here. I'm not gonna act like as if I know and I know better. Just I'm not gonna do that. All I'm saying is like there's so many restrictions nowadays, and even all this prohibition has if you really dig deeper, it's how can I say this? It's constructive. It's and I ain't say, hey, bro, we are animals too. Why you wanna be a lion and then you are a human, right? It's a all I'm saying is, in my opinion, I get where she's coming from, but I say, in my opinion, it seems all constructive with all the script. I don't say shy away from the scriptures. I say believe in God and learn from what is written in the scriptures and understand why the restriction, why the prohibitions and all that, what people are having trouble with. Understand why all those are created because I also had battled with that, understanding and still, I'm still, in my opinion, it's better to have one girlfriend than 7 or 6 wives. Just saying. I always wish to have at least 20. I'm kidding. One for me is enough. Has always been enough, and I have a problem. I think I only want one, and it becomes an issue to get others. That's my problem because I still I still have that one This is my trouble. So I'm not the so-called guy who tend to have multiple, not only wives but at least girlfriends, because that's how some men perceive dating nowadays. They it's it's a, somebody say it's a numbers game. I like, yo, you gotta relax. You got to relax. There are many the history of many people who say it's a numbers game. They ended up with having HIV and stuff. So you got to relax. That's true. Even a lion has one lioness. Well, sometimes sometimes lions be lioning. I'm just saying. So lions do see their opportunities as well. I'm playing. But I do agree. I have to agree with what you're saying. And, as men, as I have to agree with Ahmad what you're saying. As men, um, if you want to, there's something called abstinence. If there is something called abstinence, nine, please stop. I watch the BBC. I like, please stop. I say there is something called abstinence, and that's something that the many men need to hold themselves onto, and I think it's aligned to what Ahmad is trying to say, and I get where he's going. And honestly, I've tried also to talk about it with my friends about the same thing what he's saying, and it's actually you lead to have a better life if you just follow that kind of path. He just said it. He just worded it very differently. You know what I mean? But I get where he's coming from. He say if you can't change, you don't have the right to marry more than one woman. That's crazy. Shit. That is crazy. But you say you don't have more right. That already sounds like a privilege. You know what I mean? Marrying is a privilege. Let's be honest. Right? Abstinence is not to control your appetite. It is well, okay. In a sense, what you're right. In a sense, you're right. Yeah. To control whatever appetite you might have. That's crazy. If you see it that way, we uh, we are screwed. I respect Islam, but I hate their rules. Hate is different. It's a different way to put it. Just say it's hard to understand it. And there is where most people fail. cannot before you, and it's because people are trying to understand it. We can this conversation. You know why I was laughing? Because always I realized I read this somewhere. Like there are a couple things that you should, not talk about. Your money, politics, and religion, and those three things. I feel like if you are having a conversation, it's like it's a recipe for disaster. I mean, okay, bro. Stay crazy in your own world. There we go. You see, I feel bad when I see you in the hell, guy. You know, that's also messed up. That's also messed up to put it on to the rest like that. You say, how do you know um, people will end up in hell or not? Just based on what you read or what you know doesn't mean that you know everything. And that's you know a lot of people like to label others and call each others, tell each other this is where you might end, this there is where you might end, this is where it's, and it's like it's a way of belittling each other. I feel like that's it's gaslighting. It's not good, man. This to you, Ahmad. You know what I mean? Because recently some friend of mine also did the same to me, and told, what I mean, maybe he didn't meant it like that, but saying things like, "Hey, I don't know, you're projecting almost insecurity onto another person." I get it, I get it, I get it. But it's we are all here for learning. We both want to learn. It's bad to call someone else's life saying, "Hey, you are living in a hell," or this is that's also a sin actually. We don't. I cannot tell the future. I cannot, and that also is a sin. Predicting a future. I think in Islam that is forbidden. You know, so for a person, for another human being to tell another human being saying, "Hey, you might end up here or there," that is kind of low key messed up. I get it. I get it. I had to just set things straight, because we are all about, in it's positivity, and we are. I'm learning from you, and you can learn from me as well. Or if not possible, just throw it in the trash. It's no problem. Predicting futures is haram, right? Am I wrong? I can be wrong. That's true. It's all about intentionality. You know what I mean? We are all about the right intention that we want to spread around. And I feel like in the past years, definitely, I'm like I say, I'm a believer of I'm a, I'm born believe in Islam, and I still refer myself as a Muslim. So I've seen enough shit that has been spread around about our Muslim brothers and sisters, and even now, and I feel like it needs a shift. It needs a positive shift instead. if you go to someone and ask him what will happen to you in the future, and he tells you and you believe him, your prayers will not be accepted for 40 days. That's whoa. In Islam, if you go to someone and ask him what will happen to you in the future, and he tells you and you believe him, your prayers will not be accepted for 40 days. That's crazy. You see, I'm learning from you. See, I'm I was just I was guessing. I was guessing, but apparently it's the truth. I didn't know that, but that's crazy. But it makes sense also. You know, I mean, you cannot just believe in human beings. You know, human beings can be manipulated by the jinn, right? And so I like learning this from you know what I mean, from peoples. I like the fact that we are. I'm not on my computer. No, I don't. I wish I had. My computer is how can I say this? It's dead. It's I don't possess a PC anymore. I did, but you know some issues. Something fell on my PC on my laptop. So yeah, don't believe in him. In India and Pakistan, I saw many Muslims who predict the future. Now, what did they actually predict, if I may ask? What did they predict? What was they saying? Because to me it sounds already funny. Like I say, aliens. People who try to predict futures or certain events in the future, they to me are funny. It's just it seems like a funny topic to talk about. There are some real events that you can take serious, but if people are start talking about aliens, yeah, I automatically I start laughing. I will tell you the story. Okay, I have no idea what is going on in India, honestly. So you know, and again, nine anything everything what is ongoing in different regions that doesn't portray the how certain beliefs are supposed to be practiced. That's my that's my honest opinion about it. So yeah, it's not necessarily yeah people like indoctrinating people. People like telling story. People like creating narratives, and it becomes the fact is some some narratives are so well told that at some point um, people gonna start to believe in it. You know, they are believing in so-called created, you know, fictional stories, and the truth has been hidden, or well, if not hidden, it's just been erased. and to that, you know, the untruth remains, the false narrative remains, and people hold on to that, and they just it's just like I don't want to go this. I don't want to go so far. I wanted to say Christmas, but then people will start attacking me. I don't want to go there. You say my uncle did not have child, so someone say go to mullah. Muslim people. Okay, he told that you would have two sons, but till now, wait, am I reading the right? But till now, he do not have any. What the heck is? Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, again, like if I saw an American drinking drug, that's not mean. That does not mean no American drinking drug, right? That's true. I get what you're saying, but 2 and 2 9. Honestly, this I do. I don't know how to tackle this. What's up, Alvaro? I mean, I don't. I have no idea. No problem, man. We were low key. I don't know how to tackle this. I think it's too easy to believe what people are trying to tell you, and definitely if you are going to a certain the the first thing what your uncle did wrong is going to that person, whoever that person is. Do you play CS2? What the fuck is CS2? Please. Universe Explorer 6. It says, "Can you give me a V-Bucks gift card code?" Bruh, you better give me a V-Bucks gift card code. Like, what's wrong with you? We instead of reading people's, you start asking for money, my guy. Like, it's early in the morning. Let's start thinking about other stuff other than money. We were having a nice conversation about um about how many in how many beliefs you are allowed to have, you know how many women you are allowed to have actually in your marriage, which is some people think that just because in Islam you are able to have six, four wives, that's actually a trait. It's not. It's really not. You still need to protect a load amount of people. It's a lot of responsibility that comes with it. Okay, but it's still the same. Like I say, it's a lot of responsibility that you are holding, and especially as a man, as a father, we are we are we are being seen as like the father figures. Even our sons are seen as father figures, because if the if the father dies, and the mother is still alive, in Islam, still the son has been seen as the one that. is responsible for taking care of the family. And it's fucked up, but it is what it is. I think I think many people uh, don't understand that. They don't understand. They think that you are allowed to get as much women as you have, but they don't understand the responsible side of it. They don't understand why why you are able to get that as much. And not, I mean, there are some fellas out there that thinking that, oh, we are allowed to have as much, and then they be just scheming on every women, and eventually, yeah, now you having a army of kids, which is just terrible. That's not how we that's not the right portrayal of Islam, in my opinion. Look at the girl. You go to a non-Arab country, and when you see bad things, you start gossiping. And let's not talk about. You know what? Let's leave them alone, bro. Let's just leave them alone, bro. Let's have a different conversation. Where you from? Ahmad. Where you from? I mean, I think it's becoming too it's becoming a belief topic, and in the early morning this is kind of too early, you know what I mean? Like, let's bring back positivity. What about that? Like, where you from? Like, how's your morning? Have you slept well? Like, how's the family? How's everybody doing, bro? Let's take a shift to the positivity instead, it's not necessary to bring all the negative side of it. It's too early, man. Now we're gonna have division in the very early morning, and we don't want that. It's they marry their own sister. Oh, there we go. Nine, like I say, let's stop it. Let's stop it. I'm gonna start creating division right away in my chat, which is wasn't the wasn't the intention, guys. I even had a topic here, and it was about I think a movie called The Passion of Christ. I'm not gonna play it, considering the chat is already too hot about beliefs. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna bring a different topic. And I too don't want to learn this shit. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, okay. Listen. I have a better question. Considering, I have a Jesus. Listen, okay, listen. Now listen to this. This a better topic, since you guys want to debate so badly. I say, uh, well, why does it feel so off when African, just normal African people are from Africa, that are using the N word? Like, why is it so off? I'm gonna play the video so that you guys also get a little bit notion of what it's about. I have to be honest. I have to be honest. My parent, I have a mother that she's African. She has never she has never used the word, the N word. I did, and and to me it was like more of endearment, I guess. So you guys, I feel confused right now. You guys, what is this what is this conversation about? What is this conversation about? Let me ask. Someone else say Allahu Akbar, another says. Anyways, when my friends see an African person, they say to him, "Do you have any water left?" Okay. Live in your own world with four wives, marry your own sister, no hate. Just be happy. Okay. And now this whole chat has turned left. You guys, you guys sound too left. I gotta be honest. You see, you could have said that before. You could have said that before. They never use it. Yeah, I don't have the best equipment, my guy. You know.
white people saying it. No, that now Africans are just throwing it around. It was weird when we started doing it. Black people in Europe started doing it. I'm not against white people saying the word. I'm just against this idea that bro or whatever. It's like, no, it's not. You can flip on the head depending on somebody's, I'm just not going to use the word. That's me. Yeah.
Damn.
So some of you, if you've listened, might have seen a name Southpaw on a couple of tracks in my projects. Good.
The thing is, I actually let me maybe I could watch this comment. This comment.
Friend of mine, right? Years ago, when Niggas in Paris came out, he knows how I feel about the word. He was like, "Have you heard the new song, Kanye in Paris?" I was like, "What? In Paris?" And I was
This this was my this was my this was my take. I told him I told him like I think just like how words can be spread around or wait fuck wait a moment.
African artist.
I say I think just like how words can be spread around, just like what you guys are doing at this moment, I think just like how can be spread around or interbreedings meaning sexing with different ethnic groups and then creating different, a new breed, I guess. Then a systematic way of oppression can also spread throughout the globe. It's probably true that the first word that of N word that it was heard first in U.S., but the form was active way earlier than expected. And my guess in a different world maybe. America aren't the only country that has experienced oppression. And he said this is his response. He said, it's it's not probably true that the word was first formulated in the U.S. It definitely was. There is no historical doubt about that. Sure, group of people from all over the world have experienced oppression, but that has nothing to do with my point. As you suggested, there are historical oppressive terms from various cultural and social environments. So why choose to use the nigger as a term of endearment or social way of communicating? Isn't it cultural or relative to you? My overall point is people should, at the very least, think about what they choose to use. The term in this case, and an examination how it came to popular use. That's I have to agree with what he says. The examination, meaning how the conclusion of what it is right now, the usage of the N word has become modernized. I have to agree with what he said. The use where they are from. Wait. I think I lost it a little bit. You say popular use where they are from. They are not from the North America. That's what he claims. But in my opinion, it's like it has been popular. It has been modernized. The word has been modernized, and that's the reason why I guess every different parts of the globe they use the N word without the notion that you're actually tarnishing your own skin. Who cares? But if you do care, then you might understand. You say bye, bro. No hate to Muslim. It's just to their rules. again, you guys started having a whole conversation about it, not me. I couldn't sleep. You can as long as I'm as long as you guys are alive, you can always have a debate about it. And I guess I would shut up because I cannot stop what is you know what is inevitable. And that's why I say maybe it's better to actually switch on the topics, something that actually matters instead of you know. I don't say that religion doesn't matter, but at some point now you're starting having tension instead of intention, and not a good intention. I get what you're saying, and I don't say that. I don't say. I don't say you are both angry or whatever. I'm just saying that maybe we shouldn't touch that topic. Maybe we shouldn't have. And if 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 possible, why not end it in a I don't know, righteous note? You know, I mean that ending with the with something positive. You know, close. You need to close the book with saying like I might open it the next day. You know, I mean, but willingly that that you might get something from it. You know, I learn from something from it instead of you're closing it. You're like I don't wanna read this book any ever again, and then it becomes like hatred. It becomes somebody say I'm black from Caribbean Trinidad Tobago. To be specific, I don't appreciate anyone calling me that word. Honestly, I've always used it on my lyrics, but the more I get older, I don't use it anymore in my lyrics because I understand my society. I understand that it's also creativity doesn't come from that word, that from calling each from degrading each other in a certain. It's a way of projecting, and if it doesn't project feelings onto my peoples, it will project a certain feelings onto certain peoples, the gazes of others, how others see us. And now I don't know. I guess they'll feel privileged enough to name you a certain, call you a certain way or perceive you a certain way, and it becomes a norm for them also to see you less. I guess. Be honest. The place behind you is real. You think it's fake? You think this is fake? You think this is fake? You think this is fake? I mean, I guess you guys are hoping for me to be a fake. I don't know because I don't know. I don't. At this point, I don't even know what fake is anymore because last time a person, a very dear, what I mean, a loved one, also say like just because I'm doing this, they say you are portraying to be a certain person. I'm like I always had this opportunity to do this. Now I'm less equipped. Before I even had a laptop. I could always had turned that camera on, and I had always like my YouTube. Never, never thought it was necessary to turn the camera on and just film myself so that I could, and I had a better place than this. So now, now that I'm living in this place, it's just it's funny that and yet some people think that I'm faking. That's funny. You say because you look fake. Don't ask me why. Hey, if that is so, then I don't know what to say, man. That's I don't know what to say. I cannot. I can't please you, my guy. And you know how tough it is to please many people in this world. Like so, to I'm not willing to prove people that I'm real either, or fake, or any of it. There is enough aliens. Maybe it's better to focus on. People are focusing right now at this moment on some creatures that they probably won't find. There is a better interest there than believing that I am fake. Because believe me, name any city, you will find me. No, I'm playing. Not only that, man. Not only that. You know, I confess. I confess. Considering we had this whole conversation started from the amount of women that I confess, I love, you know, women. So it might be a trouble. The reason for me being in many places, it would be because of that. So and now you know. But at this moment, like I say, I guess it's me and my mind, my mental state, and abstinence. I'm trying to. You know how tough it is. Just search up abstinence, then they'll give you more information. Ahmad, search up abstinence. They'll give you more information about what that means, what it is. You know, and if you already know what it is, then let's not continue the conversation. Erase, but I didn't say anything bad or disrespectful. My point is Black American culture. Okay, let me read this. Black American culture is often criticized, but it's constantly being adapted and used by other countries over the world. Even white calls themselves the N word now. That's powerful. Ah, stuff. You know, like I say, I have used it before, I guess, as endearment. And like I say, on my comment, oppression happens in many places, many locations. And it's a way to, against, I guess, fight or it's a way to tackle certain racial bias, concepts. And black people did it in and I guess in many other regions that were not America, they did it the same, even though it didn't have the similar impact like what it had to America. is still, I think, in my honest opinion, I think is still, it's just the same way of how, I mean, black people did in America. They just took that and made it theirs, made it as made it a norm. You know what I mean? And it's sad that now people who aren't actually Americans now they're actually being attacked for saying. Like if you have to go, if you have to search deeper on the history of actually racism, then it's started way earlier than people think. Most people think that racism or whatever started in America. I think it's something else. Man, it started way earlier. It started way earlier. You say, I didn't hear the sound come on. Okay. You say you didn't hear the sound come on. Go, okay. Bro, what? Bro, what you need to sleep? You say, bro, you need to see which better change what we're talking about. Okay, okay, okay. Um, bro, where are you from, man? Okay, okay, okay. That's good. That's nice. And that's actually that's you know, it's funny that I'm getting no, it's not funny. It's amazing that I'm getting a lot of people from different different places all over the world. You know, to have a conversation of someone that is actually from Jordan. That's amazing. You know, if I have to be honest, I think for my father's side, he's he was born. No, no, maybe I think his father was born in Yemen. So now you know. Yes, I am half. That's the reason why I keep stating that I'm Muslim. So, Darius Rose say, I own you, monkey. Okay. What else do you own? To Darius, it's a nice way to project insecurities, like I say. Hey, Darius, if you tell who's my. Hey, like I say, Ahmad. Yeah, he's there is something that is called projecting insecurities. Yes, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. But there is something that is called projecting insecurities, projecting insecurities, and that is what Darius was trying to do. And you guys, you shouldn't get bothered by what he's trying to say, and it shouldn't hit you. It shouldn't harm you. It is supposed to inflict upon me, but you see how I'm behaving. Someone else would have felt, I guess, otherwise different, felt oppressed or I guess emotional. And I understand that this is common. This happens in the world, and these people exist. So what? Hey, to my guy, Real Madrid, 1780. Shout out to you, man. And they are projecting insecurities. Let those people go, man. And by the way, hey, shout out to my Real Madrid fan, Hala Madrid. So we go. Yes, sir. Like let's let's put on positive faces. Let's put on positive vibes throughout our our neighborhoods, the places that we are from. They have no clue what how greater we can be if we can only show them what we can what we got, what we possess, instead of sue. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And all this negativity in you know what I mean, it happens everywhere. Yeah. You say, do you know mansaf, traditional food in Jordan? Honestly, I have no clue. And it sounds, maybe I will try. I'll search it up. I can search it up also right now. It's possible, or later on it's possible. I'll try to search it up, and I'll see if I can find. You say mansaf, mansaf. That's the name. I'm glad that I can actually speak to people that are more aware and conscious enough to have a conversation with a human being, you know, and who are appreciative to also have a conversation with each other instead of all this other stuff. It's easy to actually, it's contagious too. We can let it go, and I'll search it up. I'll search up Mansa. What's up, Wasim? How you doing, Wasim? You say it's by rice and bread. I'm gonna search it up. The fact is, I'm glad that that I'm glad that I'm still here. I'm glad that that I'm awake and I get to have. This is the first time that I'm actually having a person with rude comments, and it doesn't hit me it doesn't do me anything. The fact is, I know these people exist, and I'm still like pretty much awake. I'm very awake. I'm unable to go to sleep, so and it's up to me to just do my thing, I guess. Stay awake, and if it harms others, just for me to stay awake, I think I'm winning. Let's see. Do a 5 minute video. Let me see. I'm gonna show you guys that I actually search it up. I never tried it. Honestly, I never tried it. So who know? Who know? Maybe soon I'll put some friends or family to to try and cook this. Wait, you say you don't eat beef? I gotta be honest. Okay. But okay, Ahmad. I say, do you know what pilau is? Do you know what pilau is?